I play nerd.
You keep for your collection.
On this episode, I'm going to show you guys my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Starting off with my most recent additions are going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem action figures from the Mutant Mayhem movie that came out about a year ago. So here I have all four brothers with their papa, Master Splinter, and the Turtle Tots way in the back. That background right there, it actually came from the packaging of one of the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mirage Comics figures, and I thought it looked cool, so I put it back there. Moving on to the front row, we have Jim Lawson, Mirage Comics, NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures, all four brothers there, all wearing all red. That's what they did in the Mirage Comics when they first started out. Their belts have no letters on it to indicate which brother is which, or which turtle is which. But the only way to really identify which turtle is which is going to be with their weapons. And possibly with some of Leonardo has a cross strap, so you can tell there. Then Donatello will have some type of something on his back where he could store his bow. And over next to them, kind of hidden, is going to be Master Splinter. Very, very short. That's actually my shortest Master Splinter, as you can see from the other ones in the back. Our next line of turtles we have here are the NECA cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versions. These are more of the marketing versions where you can see that their skin is a lot lighter, like brighter colored green, but they're still there. This time they have the different colored bandanas. They cover different colored knee pads, elbow pads, and wrist guards. And they have the belts with the first letter of the names on them so you can identify them. There you go. The party dude, the leader, the guy that does machines. That sounds kind of gross. And the guy that's crude but rude. Moving on, here we have the more cartoon accurate, 1980s cartoon accurate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures from NECA, including Master Splinter. Look, he looks fantastic. These guys look great. Here they have the different colored bandanas and other elbow pads, knee pads, wrist pads, and they have the belts with the first letter of their name. So you may be wondering, why did I buy two of the same sets of turtles that are just differently colored, with one being a slightly brighter color, and not slightly, it's actually pretty noticeably brighter. So why'd you get pretty much the same figures twice? The answer for that is because they're fucking cool. On this next line, we have the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures. These were meant to replicate the 1980s original Playmates versions. As you can see, they look very, very similar. One thing to note, though, is that they came with alternate faces. So they came with two faces. One that matches the 1980s Playmates figures, and one that was slightly different, just so you can see, so you have some variety in there. Master Splinter came with one face, and he looks great. He looks pretty much exactly like the original figures. These are made to replicate the original, I don't know what scale they were back in the 80s, the original Playmates ones, but they were made in a larger scale. I believe these are 6 or 7 inch scale, and they're made to be a lot more articulate, so they cater more to the adult collector. And finally, we've come to the end with NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze action figures. The Turtles are actually Secret of the Ooze, but the Splinter, I believe, is from the 1990s first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Now, I originally wanted to get the original movie figures, but I was kind of late to the game, so I couldn't find them. So I got the Secret of the Ooze ones, which are very similar anyways. So being that they had a similar look, I was very content with just getting these Secret of the Ooze figures. Right below my dedicated shelf for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I actually have a Hairy Buffalo shelf of different figures from different eras. Among these are exact replicas from the 1980s Playmates storage cell Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, along with April O'Neil. You can see on these ones they have the belt colors actually match their bandanas and their elbow pads and knee pads, so you even get more color identification among them. And April here has, usually she has a fully yellow jumpsuit. This one has some orange trim on it, so these are great. These are very reminiscent of my childhood. And that's going to do it for my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that are out on display. I did a little rearranging because I wanted to bring the cartoon accurate turtles to the front, because that's actually my favorite iteration. Originally, I had my Jim Lawson ones from the Mirage Comics in front, because they were a more recent purchase. I got them about a year and a half ago. but I really love these more cartoon accurate Teenage Mutant Turtles. I may change it up again because I may throw the non-marketing versions of the cartoon TMNT Turtles out there. I actually have other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures that I have not out on display. Once I get more room or figure out how to display more figures out, I want to put them out there because I have some great ones. I have Bebop and Rocksteady, I have Shredder, I have Krang, and those guys I have from the cartoon, from the comic books, and I'd really like to get them out there. But that's going to be it. Cowabunga.